why people can become real masters and why some people just simply suck. Hi, today I want to share with you how you can become really good at whatever you want to master. So we will take the example of becoming a really good teacher. This is what I always share in my teacher training, because what makes the difference between teachers that are just amazing, where like 99% of their classes just feel wonderful, like the people feel wonderful, the teacher feels wonderful, and everybody has just the feeling of, wow, this was really amazing. And I believe that I have mastered this by being very obsessive and very not comfortable with enduring bad feelings. So I just hated to feel bad after a medical class, that I did everything to perfect my teaching, to make every class just outstanding, life-changing, magical. This is what I always wanted to do. I always wanted to inspire, to make them feel good in their bodies, to make them feel good about themselves, to really see them changing over time. And this was always what I had as a standard for myself, and it was a very high standard. I was very obsessive. In the process I have found out something that really works, and there have been a lot of studies studying why people are good at something, why people can become real masters, and why some people just simply suck or are mediocre. So one particular study was conducted in Cologne on a music university, and it has been popularized by Malcolm Gladwell in his book Outliers. It tells that people who have dedicated 10,000 hours of their life studying music, playing music, really becoming better at music, they have always been in the genius to super good part. But there was always this mystery, because why did some people who practice 10,000 hours and more become geniuses, and some people just like quite solid? So what was the difference there? And there have been also other studies, and one particular was conducted to observe why chess players are really good and why some chess players are just almost good. And they found out that the chess players who go through a process that is really hard and strenuous, where they have a coach, and the coach is really putting them in an uncomfortable place where they always need to grow, and it's like more the intellectual way to looking at chess. It's not like just playing and becoming better with time, but really studying these hard games and solving these hard problems, and then also having feedback from the teacher. So this is how I came up now with the process to become a really good teacher, and you can do this for anything that you want to master. So let's stay with the teachers, because I assume that most of you can somehow relate to this topic. After every class that you do, and really know that the first classes you will be doing will be not your best classes, but you will have the highest learning curve there. And when you use the process that I will tell you about now, you will just learn faster. And then, like, after maybe 10 classes, you have really reached a very good level, and then you will progress slower, because in the beginning you will just learn so much, and you just need to be patient and not beat yourself up, because in the beginning it's really about testing, like testing everything that you have learned and getting to know yourself, you know, like also like how you teach and how your body reacts to being in this room with the people. You know, it's a longer process, so don't worry, but take after every class the time to sit down and write down what you liked about your class, what you found really good. Like, was it the structure, was it the way that you talked to the girls, was it the certain way that you prepared, that you felt better today than last time. And then also write down all the bad things that you didn't like maybe you didn't feel happy after the class, maybe you said something that you wish you wouldn't have said, or maybe you didn't have the right idea in the class, but then you just got it later. For, you know, whatever it is, just write everything down, all the positive stuff and all the negative stuff, and then have a look on the negative stuff and really see what kind of learnings can you take from this. Maybe you need to prepare more. Maybe you will need this and that. Just really see what would be the things that you need to change. Maybe there is no solution, then you just leave it as an open topic for the future. Just any ideas that can help you, just hold them down in a book. For example, my teachers, they just get an Essence of Belly Dance workbook, and then in this book they can write all the notes, everything that goes into their mind and comes out of their bodies, and they will note down and process it later. So just get yourself a teaching book and then write down like these things, like really work after every class with the book. And then maybe once a month or every 2 months, make it a routine for yourself to go through the book and see, did you make a progress? How is everything going? And if you need any special help, just reach out to people who might help you. Maybe you need a private class, maybe you need some extra coaching, or maybe you need just to chill down. But this is also something that a good coach can tell you. And this might sound a little bit obvious or a little bit strenuous or a little bit like, oh my god, I can have it in my head, but really write it down and you will know. And another thing that feeds into this is what my Essence of Belly Dance teachers always get, is a little survey that they can conduct with their students. It can be anonymously, they can put it into a Google survey doc or just hand out the printed papers with the questions that are just so important. How can they become better as a teachers? What did the students like? What did they not like? What's about the personality, about the music choice? Did they feel entertained? Did they have fun? How does their body feel? Do they feel like they had a great workout? All these things that you want to achieve as a teacher, just write them down and let your students tell you the truth. But also don't forget to write about what they liked. It's very important because sometimes you just don't know the obvious stuff, and then it's just such a heartwarming experience to read what your students liked about you. Because most of the time we're just very hard on ourselves and then we don't get to appreciate all the good stuff. And sometimes the little things that we just do, we think it's normal, are just the things that make the big difference for the students. So I'm very excited to hear from you. What do you think about this process? Will you start implementing it? And if yes, let me know if it works. And now I wish you a wonderful time at mastering whatever you're going to master. And just in case you're interested in becoming an Essence of Belly Dance teacher yourself, it's not only because you want to teach, it's because you want to dive deep into your body, mind and soul, then just join us. We still have 2 spots when I'm recording this video left in our 2019 teacher training. It starts this spring. My battery is about to die, but below you will find all the information about joining our international Essence of Belly Dance teachers team and become awesome teachers yourself. See you in the next video. Bye!